Hello to everybody. I'm glad to see you today, and I hope you love Power BI as much as I do. My name is Julia, and today I, together with my colleague Eugene, will show you what AI can do in Power BI. Thank you, our sponsor and Microsoft for today's meetings. And a few words about me. My name is Julia Bernatska, and I have over 20 years experience in the IT sphere, most of which I work with Microsoft technologies. I know well the functionality of Microsoft product in particular Power BI. I like to study the business process of companies and choose the right IT solution for my clients. My colleague Eugene Tesla is a CTO of BI01, and he has 25 years of experience in application development, included 12 years at a major American bank. He has spent the last 10 years implementing data analytics project in marketing, sales, and finance. How to use AI in different Power BI products. Today, we will show you how you can apply AI into your everyday work. Please show your hand if you used Power BI. Oh, good job. Excellent. What is AI? AI is use advanced algorithms and machine learning techniques to analyze huge data set, recognize patterns, and make prediction. What is AI in Power BI? For business, AI presents a cutting-edge technology that leverages the power of data to drive insights and innovation. Specifically for Power BI, AI become a game changer by easy integration, advanced analytics, and machine learning capabilities. This synergy allows business to unlock hidden patterns with their data, enabling productive analytics and educated decision making. Power BI is a big family. In Power BI family, all products have an embedded powered by AI. In this table, you can see seven most popular AI features exist in different products, starting from a free Power BI desktop to powered Power BI Premium. You can use AI for analyze your data. Different Power BI products have their own all features. When if you see when same AI features is available in different products, they have different abilities. They separate by the level of customization and computing powers. Eugene, please.
Now I'll take over. I'll take the page from the previous speaker. Well, two speakers who enjoyed the audience communicating from both of the sides, and I'll cover the first case of the insight by. Okay, this is this presentation. All right, we have 7 cases of applying the using AI, applied AI in Power BI for the businesses, and we'll go over the in brief, and then we'll dive into key influencers later on. That's why it's highlighted. So for trend analytics, Quick Insight generates line chart and time series visualization to highlight trends in your business data, finding the trends, patterns, segmentations, etc. Allowing the businesses to look at their data with the new fresh eye and finding the discrepancies or opportunities. Correlation analysis. The future may identify correlations between different variables in the data set, generate scatter plots, correlation metrics, etc. Again, in this case, it allows to compare several business data to each other and finding the, again, opportunities, hidden patterns, risks, etc. Outliers and anomalies. Insights can identify the outliers, anomalies, and the data provide visualization to highlight these usual data points. Very important for the businesses to find the anomalies. Very, very important for securities as well as the sales business analysis. Distribution patterns. Generate histogram, chart, showcase distributions value for particular key points. Key influencers highlighted because we'll dive in later on. This particular one is my one of my favorites because it's easy to show to the businesses how with the initial investment without the knowing the depths of technology, they can apply AI into their business data analysis and get insights right away. So key influencers provide visualization, so highlighting factors that have the most impact on specific metrics. Category comparison. Another very important application is comparing the variables categorization. Create visuals compare performance distribution across different categories. And structural summaries, statistical summaries such as mean, median, standard deviation, quick overview of the business data. Again, very important for the sales, marketing, etc. Next slide, please. So, as the key influencers were highlighted, we'll dive into a particular case. So we will show you three different AI features, starting from the desktop, and that's the key influencer is a particular example, and then moving forward to the Pro and the Pro Premium. So case one is the applying key influencers. What key influences in AI, why again, I highlighted previously, very important. It allows business user to, in few clicks, start using the Power AI to analyzing their business data. So very, very easy implementation, and yet outright out of the box, very powerful insights for the business. So as with every Power BI product, the data input is very important. So for the example that we were providing, we do strongly encourage to load not only the business and sales data, which is sometimes also can be challenged, but all supportive and initial data. The example on the screen shows the CRM, social media. Excel represents all sort of files, not only Excel, CSV, JSON, etc., wherever the file data contains business data, and the service desk. Once the data is gathered, applied, and pulled in Power BI, then we can talk about the applying AI power to analyze the data and provide the useful and powerful analytics. So we're going to dive into the applying key influencers for the data customer churn, right, or the customer retention analysis. So the beauty of key influencers in the Power BI desktop is as long as you have all your data, and on the left-hand side will represent the key points that some would represent general business. Once data is loaded, all you have to train AI, well, point your AI, in our case, it's key influencer visuals, to your data. And right away, key influencer will scan all your data, analyze the component that influence your data, right? And providing the visualization, not only pointing the which data structure influence your, in our particular case, customer churn, but also specifies the impact of each data point to the key target data. In addition to highlighting the all key influencers and specifying the impact on the customer churn, it also visualizes and demonstrates which each key pointer compared to the baseline. So again, another angle of demonstrating the data analysis provided on your business data. So what we looked previously, it's the one half of the key influencers contains two tabs on the top. The second one, also very important, is ability to automatically segment the data. So with the Power AI, scanning all your data, identifying the key influencers, and group the key points that drive the impact on the target area, which is in our case is the customer churn. Identify the segments. The size of the button represents the number of key points inside and the percentage of how it impacts the outliers, right? So in addition to grouping, we can dive in and see the details. So diving into each particular segment, we see all the key influencers that impact the customer churn and their impact in comparison to the baseline. So in our particular case, we have 15.5 over the average 5.5, and this is the segment that was identified. The importance of segmentation is using AI. You would have to spend a lot of the resources of the manpower if you will try to identify that manually, right? So plus business impact. Identifying your key influencers, depending on the side of the equation, you can either mitigate the risk and cut your losses, right, and stop wasting the money on the marketing that targets the wrong segment, or on the other side is to put more effort to engage in the segment that drives most of your cost. So conclusion, key influencers, the one of the easiest AI-powered tool that gets the most of the effective impact to the businesses and get the results right away. And with that, I'll turn to Julia, who will demonstrate the next case, applying the Siri integration with the Power BI, which she'll tell you more, but this is we're moving into from the previous example was showing the applying AI in the desktop. Now we're going into the cloud.
Siri available. Integration with Siri available starting from Power BI Pro. Siri is already integrated in Power BI mobile app. It does not need a develop. It is available for business user for use right away. You can specify a shortcut, the name for your report, for example, sales report, and simply ask Siri to open your Power BI report. Hey Siri, show sales report. It's so easy.
Wait, there is more.
Oh. It's so easy for business users. Siri will open Power BI report on your phone, and you can see, you can ask Power BI question about your data in human language. For example, we can ask how sales for transformation, and Power BI will scan what happens. Power BI will scan all tables and return an answer to your questions. In addition to absolutely value, you may also ask for analytics, top region by sales. Power BI will return the visualizations that it best to demonstrate the answer to your questions. We can speak with Power BI for your native language. It's maybe English, maybe Japanese, maybe any languages.
Right. Every screen that you've seen on the screen, and the guys who join us online, just trust me, we've seen the demonstration live on the phone, and all those questions. We showed just one opening the Power BI, right? And then you tap into the Q&A portion of it, and you ask in native human language. You ask just a question about your data. It will work right away. Granted, there is more to it. You can train Q&A to be more specific and more precise with your data. But again, the reason we like to show it to our business clients, because they see impact right away. All you need is the license, the Pro license, and the phone to start seeing the magic of the AI language recognition. I'll go to the next case. Again, we covered in the case one, we covered the desktop. Siri was example of the cloud services, because again, using the Power BI app on your phone connected to the cloud, you need the Pro license. And now we'll tap into the yet another iteration of the AI application in the Power BI Premium and Power BI Premium per user. An example of the automated machine learning. Right, what an automated machine learning provides in the business world, it's the sophisticated analytical tool designed, more importantly, simply and automatically apply AI without the precise technical knowledge of the business users. You can invite your developers and tap into and extend it even further. But more importantly, what I'd like you to remember, initial start is very user and very business user friendly. ML is how you can imagine what's AI without knowing the underlying code and the algorithms. Imagine it's as the sophisticated assistant that explores various algorithms and model configuration to automatically come out with the order of insights from your business data. This approach allows professionals to efficiently leverage the power of machine learning and informed decision making, regardless of their data science experience. Automated machine learning acts as the force multiplier for the organization, enhancing their analytical capabilities and enabling data-driven strategies without requiring a thorough understanding of underlying technical capabilities. So steps to apply automated machine learning seems to be very easy, because it's indeed just 3 steps. You load the data into the cloud, create and train your AI model, and apply AI model to your Power BI report. Don't be confused. The simplicity of the steps is still requires some integration, and that's where our company helps our clients to learn and overcome the hurdle of overload. But there are just that 3 steps. Each is the huge and advanced, but the plan is simple. We're skipping the first step of the assuming that the data already you gathered and connected. We just highlighted on this slide the AI model creation and training. It's in the cloud. It's guided with the step-by-step click-through experience, designed for quick start for the businesses without deep depths of the technical knowledge. Application. Here is the list that was the most common business cases of applying machine learning. Predictive analysis, Salesforce, and we'll dive into the intricacies on each next slide. So predictive analysis allows using the AI in Power BI for enable businesses to build predictive models without the need for extensive data science experience. Again, very, very important on capturing the comparison trends and, more importantly, anomalies for the business data, whether it's the risk, security, or sales and marketing. Next one is sales forecasting. Sales forecasting. Business leverage ML to develop models that predict future sales trends. Again, whereas the prior case, we were looking at the historical data, analyzing the discrepancies. Here we forecasting into the future for the sales. most applicable case. Visualization can communicate this forecast effectively, assisting sales team for optimized strategies, manage inventories, and ensuring sufficient resource meet demand. Basically, allowing the forecast and more importantly, with allowing business to tweak and predict what happened if something will change. You can significantly improve your bottom line for the sales and to cut the cost for the resources, the materials, etc. Customer segmentation facilitates the creation of model for customer segmentation by automatically identifying distinct customer groups based on behavior, preferences, or demographics. And very important when you're analyzing your customers, to retain existing one, to grow the customer base, and to predict where customers may or may not go, so you keep up with the trend. Anomaly detection kind of correlates with predictive analysis, but this is specifically pointed to the finding the data that skyrocketed outside of the baseline. So application is creating the particular variables for detecting irregularities in financial transaction, network activity, this or operational processes. Again, to mitigate risk, to find the where you're losing money, whether knowingly or unknowingly, and more importantly, to capture the risk and find the new opportunities to increase the sales. And churn prediction. We kind of looked at it in the previous case. Churn prediction allows the business to predict the customer churn. More importantly, to predict and manage it properly and timely, right? So because mostly businesses don't know their customers and reason for them to leave. The guessing in such endeavor, it's very pricey for the businesses. Knowing exactly and ahead of a time what you can improve and to cut the losses, to maintain the customers, to provide the long-term value is very important. Where the churn prediction is very helpful in the case. So all the 5 cases, when implementing my model, they follow in the implementation steps is very similar, regardless where the business cases are scattered across the different business platform. The case is very similar, therefore we'll dive into one particular one. We'll pick the sales forecasting, and we'll go step by step into the details, what will take to implement AI machine learning for the businesses. An example of the sales forecasting. So our business case is the retail sales forecasting for a fashion store, right? Where the objective is for fashion retail store is to optimize inventory management and enhance overall operating efficiency. Applicable for any businesses, but our case is to predict future sales trends for the fashion retail store. The implementation steps is data collection and data preparation, and 4 more. So the importance of each step for data collection, very important on any business stage. The first 2 steps are not only important, but most painful. Once you overcome the first 2 steps, the rest for analytics are very easy. But data connection gathering, in our experience, businesses are struggle with it. So on data collection, you need not only gather historical sales data, including product level details, transaction data, etc. But additionally, very important, you need to collect that other data factors that may influence sales, but not necessarily directed to your sales and business. The example are marketing promotion, seasonal trends, economic indicators, and others. And where the business struggle but can maintain the first set of data, which concerns about the sales and internal data. Outsider data collection is the more challenging because it's often not knowing what to look for in order to add, whether it's impact your sales or not. So my suggestions, if you can get your hold on the additional data, you load it into your model and let AI decide whether it was influenced your sales or not. Data preparation goes hand in hand with data collection, cleaning and process the sales data within Power BI, handling outliers, adjusting for seasonality, and ensuring the data integrity. Data integrity was an important adjustment Also very important to clean out the noise that may look like impact your data, but not necessarily. Again, AI with Copilot in particular may help you with the data preparation as well. Right, and the importance of it, why, is to enrich the data set for the next step. Dashboard visualizations. Once the data collected, that's where the analytics are very grateful and happily building your reports. So building the reports and the visualization, providing you can visualize historical trends for sales, etc. But more importantly, build in your reporting and analytical system ability to business users to tweak the data and play with what if happened if one of the parameter or whatever the data you already have will change one direction or another. Because the analyzing in retrospect, AI will help you to build the trends and predict the future, but also ability to tweak and see what if especially if AI will suggest a couple of scenarios of your sales changes, given ability for the business users to tweak and choose and influence in hypothetical example of the sales prediction, very important. Next one is the alert and inventory management. So basically, analytics itself, with all AI power, if you have all data and AI will find the trends without letting the key decision makers about the data, is pointless, right? So you have all that analysis, and the decision is still made based on without the impact of the provided analytics is kind of gets the disconnect between the data, the value, and the still decision makers. Therefore, alerting people from the reports right away, especially if something changed drastically, is very important. And then performance monitoring. But after creating the key performance indicator with Power BI, with the accuracy of sales forecasted over time, evaluating and refine the forecasting is the next step of iteration of your data analysis. So basically, after the AI had predicted the future, you still need to maintain and verify whether the AI and actual future is actually meet and go on track. And that can also build into the report if you strategically designing your reports. And then the decision support goes kind of rolls out from the previous step, empowering decision maker with actionable insights by incorporating the scenarios analytics from Power BI dashboard. Here is where the business and decision making, the executive teams should work closely with the analytics team, because one of the prior speaker mentioned that there has to be the two-directional line between analytics and the businesses, because business need to ask right questions for analysts to look into the data and pull out those insights, and that's where the collaboration decision makers and executive team and analysts are very important. So in the results, once it's all implemented, our sales forecasting business, by implementing the sales forecasting in the Power BI professional retail store, the company can make data-driven decisions to optimize inventory, reduce carrying costs, and enhance overall business agility. Basically, this gives the competitive advantage for the businesses who implement AI in their business analysis and use it as for decision maker, gives the competitive advantage over the businesses that haven't yet. Next slide, we have detailed table of the 5 cases for the applying business logic of particular key influencers. There are scenarios across serving the different business cases and the providing different results. If you understand English and have a phone with a camera, I would recommend to make a picture, because it could be very handy. So the sales performance analysis identifies the key factor that influence sales performance. So how the key influencers can help. Analyzing the sales data, understanding which prediction categories, promotion, and customer drives towards the sales, and applying it findings to the business decision making for the day-to-day carrying business. Next one is the customer churn. we looked closely slides ago. Understanding factor in contributing to the customer churn. Very important because the findings shows that retaining the customer is less expensive than finding the new one. So if you're lucky to get a customer, please understand what keeps them with your business, why they joined your business, and what will make happen for them to retain that relationship with your business going forward. So analyzing customer data, identifying patterns that leads to the churn, so that you can proactively identify and mitigate that risk. Next one, very close, similar to customer churn prediction, although it's employee performance analysis. That's where the key is to identify what drives the employee performance. Again, exploring your historical HR data, business can identify what was it job satisfaction, work hours, the training participation, whatever the key points are keeping your employee perform higher. Plus, working together with the HR, you can implement the strategy on who and what kind of candidate you're looking for when you hire. Going further in the future, you make relationship with the talent hunting companies to look for particular trend in your employees. So your employee not only happy working with you, but also perform high naturally without external motivation. Next is my favorite because 30 plus years in IT working with the business websites, it's website conversion optimization. Again, the scenario, you analyzing the data of how the customers behave once they go to your website, and making sure that they spend more time on your website and improve the conversion rate. The website example is very interesting because it's easy to demonstrate the following scenario. You need to know the data that you don't have. If you have 50 pages on your website and people are steadily going in and staying, it doesn't mean that you know the customer's behavior. What happened if you add additional pages which are different from your website? You either copy it from the different industries or from your competition, and you might discover that adding new pages can create data that you hadn't have. You can find out that your potential customers may have other interest to visit your website, and that's where the AI gathered with the diligent data creation can unlock the very, very powerful insights. Businesses always asking, so what AI will find? It's hard to tell. It depends. Each business is individual. Depends on what kind of data you're already collecting. But regardless of that, there is no too much data. So the website is very easy. You add new topic, new category, let businesses through it, and just see whether it sparks or not. And slightly different case, also one of my favorites, it's the product feature adoption, where you use the key influencers to identify the key points that drives the adoption of the new feature. It helps to improve your existing product, or more importantly, to create perfect product going forward. When you know what features and what behavior your customers prefer, when you build your new product, you may predict successful rollout for the new build product if you use AI insight with the R&D team to build product with the customers segments in mind. With that, I'll turn mic to Julia.
Maybe you have questions. Okay, a few words about our company. We start our activities in Japan from charity project. We teach Ukrainian women who evacuated to Japan after start war IT specialty. Usually it's course about Analytic Power BI. Goal this project to help Ukrainian women start new life in new country. We have huge support from YMCA Japan. YMCA, it's so recognized no-profit organization, and they so have Ukrainian refugee, and we grateful for his support. About company, we be a Microsoft partner since 2017. We work with Power BI. Our core business, it's implementation Power BI project and advanced Power BI courses. We work with different company in all world. It's our key specialization. And our head office in New Jersey, but you can you have connect with us in Japan, with our company in Japan too. Thank you.